Go away, you Biff.
Biff?
Go away.
Why?
Because I'm busy and I haven't got time for people like you.
You call me a f***ing Biff?
I called you a Biff.
What for?
Because you're a Biff.
Why though?
Now go away because I'm busy.
I just went like that.
Somebody. Yeah, I know, and you know me now. So go away.
What are you going to do about it?
Go away, you.
Don't call me a f***ing Biff. I'm not a football lad. I'm not going anywhere, I'm on a public footpath. You f***ing Biff. Miss, he called me a f***ing Biff and he's a sergeant.
Okay, we just dealing with...
I'm not a football lad.
Yeah.
I'm not a football lad.
Right.
He called me a f***ing Biff.
Okay, are you okay to just...
Can you tell me... No, I'm not. I'm getting a train.
Right, okay then.
Can you tell me what police force he's from? Please,
Let's
miss.
see what force we are here and we can't...
I don't know. But what... No, is it Blackburn? Is it Preston?
Lancashire Police.
No, but what...
I can't tell you you've got it on the photograph anyway.
What the
Under Section 5 of the Public Order Act, it is a criminal offense to use threatening or abusive language that is likely to cause harassment, alarm, or distress. That is the precise line the sergeant crossed. His language wasn't merely crude, it edged dangerously close to being unlawful, especially coming from someone wearing the badge. Rather than correcting himself when challenged, he doubled down, repeating the insult with clear intent. This wasn't a slip of the tongue, it was a conscious choice. A moment where contempt overrode professionalism. For a senior officer, someone expected to embody discipline and set the standard for others, this kind of conduct does more than tarnish the uniform. It erodes public confidence in the very institution he represents. This wasn't just poor judgment. It was a betrayal of the standards he swore to uphold.
We're just dealing with...
I know, but you weren't dealing with anybody when I was at the side of the van.
Okay.
He called me a f***ing Biff. Why?
To me now, I've had a very, very long day.
Yeah.
I'm very busy. I'm very tired.
Yeah.
I've still got a long time to go on this shift. And the
Yeah.
last thing I need is people like you coming to the side of my police van, pulling stupid faces when I've got stuff to do. I am a very busy man. Clearly,
Can I pull stupid
if you wish
faces?
to make a complaint about me, fill your boots. But I've had enough.
What
and I need
station
you to go
what
away
station are you based at?
now. Blackburn.
Blackburn?
Yes. All right. Thank you very much. You've had your fun now. Please, will you leave?
No, I'm catching a train.
Right, well, go and get a train then.
Serious, Constable? Are you a sergeant?
Yes, go and get a train. If you want a train.
That's unwanted contact, that.
You're going to finish with getting arrested.
You're he's a police officer.
I don't want to get arrested. No, I know. Stop pushing me in my back, please. I'm not a football fan. I'm not a football fan. Sergeant, that is pure that.
There's no need for this, isn't it?
That is pure that. What you did to me then?
The confrontation escalates when the sergeant physically shoves the auditor. At no point had the auditor shown any physical aggression or made any threatening movement, only direct, verbal questioning of the officer's conduct. Under the law, an officer may use force only where it is reasonable, necessary, and proportionate. None of those thresholds were met here. By that standard, the shove may amount to common assault under Section 39 of the Criminal Justice Act 1988. But the most revealing moment comes afterward, in the sergeant's smug dismissal. If you wish to make a complaint about me, fill your boots. That remark isn't just arrogance. It reflects a dangerous belief that rank confers immunity, that accountability is optional. This mindset cuts directly against the principle of policing by consent and sends a clear message that the rules don't apply when you're wearing the stripes.
Did you witness the pushing?
I'm not witnessing any pushing, no.
You didn't witness the pushing?
We're just removing you from the area because
I'm going on a train. I'm going on a train.
Why are you not walking? Come on.
Why would he use that language to me though? Please, miss.
You are currently live to hundreds of people, sir.
Your behaviour towards police officers today has been nothing but disgraceful.
Disgraceful? I've got it all on record. I've got it all on record. I got it all on record. What did I swear? Did I swear or anything like that to you, sir? What did I swear? Pull in a face?
When we're very busy people.
Pull in a face? You committed a public order offence. You call me a biff. Did you call me a biff? Did you call me a biff?
Pull faces towards the platform.
Pull a face? That's what I do to kids. That's what I do to kids. You call me a biff and I've got it all on camera. Sergeant 75, you will be disgraced, sir.
When challenged, the sergeant offers a defense that borders on the absurd, blaming the auditor for making faces, as though a facial expression could somehow justify swearing or a physical shove. That excuse isn't just childish, it's legally meaningless. A senior officer's duty is to remain composed under scrutiny, not to lash out over perceived disrespect. Yet here, the roles are inverted. The sergeant accuses the auditor of disgraceful behavior while he is the one swearing, pushing, and showing no sign of restraint or remorse. This isn't a difference of interpretation. It's a calculated attempt to rewrite the narrative. Rather than taking responsibility for his actions, he deflects blame and casts the victim as the aggressor, despite the facts pointing clearly in the opposite direction.
Repeating one of your... Can I report a crime to you?
Absolutely report a crime.
Well, I want to report a crime to you. One of your constables called me a biff. Right? Sergeant 75.
Well, that's not a constable, that's a sergeant.
Well, it's still a crime. I'm repeating his words. I haven't said them. I'm saying what he said to me.
Yeah, well, you then said, what if I called you?
So I'm asking you what in return.
You have sworn without referencing another person.
Well, can I just tell you this, sir? Just spin this here. We're live to a lot of people right now,
I'm really
right?
bothered about that.
So therefore, just be careful where you go with
You
this.
understand that the railway bylaws...
I know the bylaws, but they haven't. None of the British Transport Police have asked me to leave.
It's a constable.
A British Transport Constable, not a Lancashire Police Constable.
Now you're misunderstanding the law. It says the word constable. Constable can enforce a bylaw. Yes, the PT can have primacy, however a constable can enforce a bylaw. You are currently, by swearing, acting in an unacceptable manner.
Oh, so here we go, guys. Another tyrant here. He's just said that I am swearing by merely repeating a sergeant's words. That's what I was doing. I wasn't swearing. No. Listen, Constable. So you are not. You can't. No. I asked you a question. I asked you a question, Constable. You're a sergeant as well. So is this how sergeants go down? I swore. I asked you, how would you feel if I called you that? Right. So I won't repeat it again because I don't use that language. I don't use that language. I don't. Because it weren't directed at you. He directed it at me.
Then what advice do? You've got evidence. It's 101 and make a complaint.
I want to make a complaint to you now. Oh, you can't investigate another sergeant? He's same rank? That's corrupt, that.
The problem doesn't end with the first officer. A second sergeant steps in and completely distorts the facts. The auditor was merely repeating the original slur to accurately document what had been said. Yet the second sergeant reframes this as a new offense, invoking Railway Bylaw 8. This wasn't an innocent misunderstanding. It was a deliberate reframing, shifting attention away from misconduct and onto the person exposing it. Even more concerning is the unspoken motive behind it, protecting a fellow officer not by confronting the truth, but by bending it to fit a defensive narrative. This is a textbook example of closing ranks, a culture where loyalty to colleagues is placed above loyalty to the law itself.
I will be doing it in my own time. I asked you a question. I wasn't swearing at you, and you know that, Constable.
The second time.
You know I weren't swearing at you.
Swearing in general,
But do you know what? If there's no member of public making that complaint, if there wasn't a person in the hearing of sight of that verbal, well, you haven't got a complaint of it. So there you go.
I need a complaint.
You do, because you can't be offended by that word.
But I'm not talking
That
about
might be in my vocabulary.
public order. Talking about the bylaws.
Bylaws for the train station. So no British Transport Police Constable has asked me to leave this, which is accessible from all members of public until you get to that door.
Private property.
It's not up. It's up until you go into them doors.
No, you're misunderstanding.
Well, you ask a British Transport Constable here now.
This is part of the rail.
I spoke to a British Transport Constable and he has no problem with me being here, and you do in your Lancashire Police.
I have got a problem. So you're swearing.
I'm not swearing. I asked you a question, sir, on your sergeant's words.
Then comes the candid admission, I can't investigate another sergeant. He's the same rank as me. In a single sentence, he confirms the very problem the auditor has been exposing all along. This isn't a procedural gap, it's a cultural failure. Policing is meant to rest on fairness and impartiality, where every complaint is assessed on the facts, not on the collar number of the person involved. But here, the message is unmistakable: equal rank means untouchable status. By refusing to act, he isn't merely avoiding responsibility. He is reinforcing the perception of corruption and validating the public's deepest concerns about the lack of internal accountability.
Seriously?
Well, did you not?
I swore. Is that a public order offence?
I'm not saying it is. Have I said that? Have I said the
Well,
word?
what are you repeating it for then? Do you know Section 5 public order needs to be abusive and threatening in its nature? Have I abused you or threatened you?
Have I mentioned Section 5 of the Public Order Act?
Well, what law are you trying to stop me from using that word?
Bylaw 8 of the Railway Bylaws incorporates unacceptable behaviour.
Yeah.
Including
That's right.
swearing on the railway.
There you go. And I asked you a question about your sergeant who directed them words at me. I've got the evidence that I never use them words. I never use them words at him. He used them words at me. And I'm asking you if that's acceptable for your sergeant to call me something biff. I will not use that word again if you don't want me to.
Despite knowing full well that the auditor was quoting someone else, the sergeant chooses to pretend the words were directed at him. That isn't an oversight, it's a deliberate decision to rewrite the scene by refusing to acknowledge the true source of the language. By doing so, he redirects the entire encounter, recasting the auditor as the provocateur. This goes beyond simply bending the truth, it's the weaponization of context to shut down a legitimate complaint. The tactic serves a single purpose, shielding both himself and his colleague from scrutiny while forcing the complainant onto the defensive.
Find it offensive that he directed that word at me.
Then I suggest you ring 101, who will take your...
Well, you're not looking good, Sergeant, because because I'm asking you a question.
You're asking me to take a complaint.
No, I'm asking you a question on what your sergeant said to me, and you're saying that I'm guilty of the thing that he said to me.
I don't know what he said, I was not...
You tried to get me off this property for using a word that your sergeant said to me. Did you just try to get me to leave here for that word?
To leave the railway station.
Well, you have no law to say that.
Right.
I'm walking in my capability. Bye. See, there you go, guys. Absolute corrupt.
The hypocrisy here is unmistakable. When the first sergeant directed the offensive term at a member of the public, it was dismissed without consequence. Yet when the auditor repeated the exact same word for the sake of clarity and documentation, it suddenly became a matter demanding enforcement. That isn't impartial policing, it's selective outrage. This double standard shields officers while penalizing civilians for far less. It's a manipulative use of policy, turning the same word into either harmless banter or serious misconduct depending solely on who says it.